Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Who's there?
They're out back. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. We know that you're an affair with this gentleman.
You walk through life, you think about yourself.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
We were supposed to be together forever.
I know there's something shady going on with him.
Where they at?
They're making out in the parking lot. Let's go.
She always told me she likes surprises. Let's see how she likes this one.
He's right here at the bench, right here at the bench.
Get your ass up out of there!
Hey, please.
Buster! Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna handcuff you.
Ladies.
Get out of my face!
Oh my God! You are a cheater.
Easy, no.
Now you're a comedian. That's what you deserve. That's what you deserve.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
With a house and a good job, Robert Gaiman believed his life was on the right track. That is, until he found startling pictures of his girlfriend. Since then, he's been sensitive to every word and action she makes. Needing answers before insanity, Robert enlists our help. I'm Joey Greco, and this is Cheaters.
I can't tell you when things change, and I know that relationships are supposed to change. Like, you go through phases, but this is not a phase that feels normal. She's just very distant now. She's very flighty. She doesn't say and do the things that she used to. It's almost like I'm slowly beginning to not know her. Like maybe she's changed. I can't put my finger on why I feel like she's hiding something from me, but it just seems like there's information being left out. But it wasn't until very recently I got suspicious and I got jealous, and I probably shouldn't have, of course, but I ended up going through her phone when she was asleep, and I didn't find any texts or anything, but I found pictures. Why did she take them? Did she take them for somebody else? I can't imagine that she would just take them for herself. I mean, I have them here. And this is not the kind of picture that you would just take for having. You know, you don't want to just have this picture on your phone. This seems like it should go to somebody, and I never received them myself. I'm ADD, and I have somewhat strong anxiety, and because of that, like, I've started to think about these things a lot, and the more distant she gets, the more I worry about it, and I know that I need to stop worrying about it, but I can't, and it's kept me up at night a lot, and I've come to kind of rely on her for almost my own sanity, and I feel like if that was a lie, or if I lost that, I don't know what I would do. I can't even imagine how I would feel.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters Detective Agency may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Investigative charges may apply. Clarice, age 25, an artist suspected of attaining another man to be her muse. Investigation Day 4. After days of inconclusive activity, Cheaters Intelligence wait patiently outside the home complainant Robert Gaiman shares with his girlfriend. Late in the afternoon, agents recognize the suspect, Clarice, whose likeness is withheld, departing the residence and entering her minivan. The suspect zips through the city streets toward a location unknown. Trailing cautiously, Cheaters operatives watch the suspect approach a popular entertainment facility. She exits her car and enters. Ground units set up shop at a nearby table to surreptitiously document Robert's girlfriend enjoying a game of billiards with an unknown male companion, who seemingly was awaiting her arrival. The two enjoy the game before a high run from Clarice ends the companion's participation. The two tab out and exit together. Surprisingly, they both enter Clarice's family-sized car and depart. As they approach Robert's home, the suspect slows long enough to let her pool boy out before she returns home for the evening. Investigation Day 6. Needing to acquire more concrete evidence, Cheater's intelligence persists in their watch outside the Gaiman residence. After a long day with little activity, the mysterious lad from earlier surveillance is seen strolling up the pavement to Clarice's front door. He disappears inside and away from investigators' view. With a lack of discernible information, the lead detective dispatches a ground agent to walk the perimeter. The risky move pays off. The agent, posing as a city worker, is able to capture footage of the couple scantily clad in the backyard. She plays Mrs. Robinson by taking his hand and showing him just how she likes to be caressed. The companion is rewarded for his aptitude as Clarice leans forward and sensuously kisses her pupil. The companion's identity remains a mystery, causing detectives to revise their modus operandi in hopes of breaking the case open. Investigation Day 9. With more questions than answers, agents keep border control when a shadowed figure is observed walking up the path to the front door. A conversation with Robert encourages him to place internal surveillance cameras throughout the house. The remote team confirms the presence of not only client Robert Gaiman, but also Clarice's companion, finally identified as 18-year-old Sean Osterman. Osterman seems to have brought homework with him for Clarice's assistance. The ambiguity of the night is made clear in this earlier recorded phone call with Clarice.
Hey. Hey, I just want to let you know, I'm going to come home from work just at lunch Thursday, because I just don't feel good today at all. Will you stay home when I get there, do you think?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. Are you going to get home tonight?
Yeah, I'll be home tonight. I'm teaching shops and, like, calculus, like, functions and crap.
That's cool. I'm going to go to bed pretty early.
I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Get better.
I'll try. I'll see you soon. Bye.
With Robert in deep slumber, Clarice and Osterman take advantage of the situation by posing for lewd pictures. Dismayed by his girlfriend's horrifying performance, agents discontinue the investigation and begin preparation for Robert's rousing awakening. Coming up, the confrontation.
With documentation of Clarice's true tutoring techniques, Robert is called in for another interview. Unaware of the subject matter, he trusts in cheaters to get him through.
Robert, thank you for responding and making yourself available for us tonight. And forgive me for rushing right into this. Are you ready to take a look at that now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
As our investigation began, we had a detective that was outside of your home. Late this afternoon, Clarice was observed leaving, gets into her van, and drives to a nearby arcade. She goes inside and starts playing pool with a gentleman that apparently she already knew.
No, that's Sean.
You know that?
He lives down the street. She tutors him. He's going to school. He mows our lawn.
Okay.
I mean, I know that they hang out. It's not... That's
no
not
cause for concern.
Right.
Well, at this point, they play a few games, exit, get back in her vehicle. She drives to an area very close to your neighborhood. He gets out at a nearby residence, and she returns home for the evening.
Okay.
On this evening, Sean arrives toting a book bag. At some point in the evening, you say goodnight, kiss Clarice, go into the bedroom. It's clear that at this point, you've already taken your medication. Clarice comes in to check on you. But when she returned to the kitchen table, she's in a state of undress. And now...
I was there.
And I don't need to explain anything that you see from there on out. I know this is a lot to take in all at once, but Clarice believes that you're working late because you've got a deadline in the next day or two, correct?
Yeah.
I just want to contact our detective and let him know that we're on our way, and we'll get an update from there, okay? Yeah, we picked up Robert from work. He's seen the surveillance, and we're on our way right now. They're still there. They're out back. Okay, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Stay close. All right.
Hey!
Easy, guys.
Hey!
Hey, get in there.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Coming up, the conclusion.
They're out back. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Hey! Hey! Stop! Guys!
Calm down, dude. Calm down.
Settle down.
Robert,
Everyone
Robert,
settle down. Settle
Robert!
down.
Hey, hold up.
Robert.
Hold up, Robert. Hold it.
Stop!
Clarice, I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters. Robert
What are you
with us
doing?
because he didn't
Nothing.
trust what was going on.
This, I've seen the tapes. Think I haven't seen it?
What are you doing? Hey!
I know you're a liar.
Look,
Easy,
settle
easy.
down. Settle down.
Face.
Stop!
We know that you're having an affair with this gentleman.
What do you know? Stop! You don't
What do
know
you mean?
anything.
What do we know?
You don't know what this here? What is this? What is this?
That's...
When did I see this? Huh? When did I see this? What is... Who'd you send this to? Sends to him?
Do you ever even pay attention to me? You're always...
You.
You don't even listen to me when I'm...
She's a...
Stop!
Easy.
Stop!
Get it.
Stop!
Pick it up, guys.
Guys! Robert, just listen to me. Just listen to me, Robert. Look, never even... Just listen to me.
You!
You know what? Robert!
Where? Come on. Where is he? Where the...
You know what?
Say, dude, you get
Look, it was just for fun, okay?
What do you mean it's for
It's just-
fun?
Robert,
For fun?
It's just for fun. Please, you're just never... You're never around. I'd rather be poor and happy than rich and miserable, and you're just never here. Listen to me.
You know, I don't...
Please, listen to me. Please. Please, forgive me, please.
Hey,
No, please.
dude, we're in love. She's coming with me. Come on, off of me.
Oh, now, see?
I love him.
Come on.
I love him.
What do you mean you love him?
Maybe we should all just settle down.
What do you think?
You said you love me. What the...
It wasn't real.
I mean, you're right. Listen, just calm down for a second. Stay here. We'll figure this out.
I loved you, and what?
You know what? It's just...
Now you're saying you love him.
I do. I have to...
He's never even here.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know about love. You.
Let's,
You.
let's just talk later, okay? Please, just... Please.
What?
Sex!
What have I done for you? Everything. You think I'm not around? What do you think I'm doing? I'm working. So we can live in a house and not live in the street.
How did you get involved in this situation?
God, she was my first, and she said she loved me, and we... You think I'm not around? This was never even here.
Do you remember that time I came there for you?
Yeah, you're there for me, and then until I'm asleep, and they're taking pictures with your 18-year-old boyfriend while I'm sleeping in the bed.
It's because I'm crazy.
Dude, I don't care how crazy you are. That's bull. Why is that still here? You, dude. I swear to God.
Guys,
Start.
get them apart. Get them apart.
Follow me.
Sean, get out of here. Just Sean, leave.
calm down, dude.
Sean,
Calm down.
guys, just stop.
Calm down.
Leave.
I'm gonna let you up. Calm down.
Sean,
Get back.
Sean, just get out of here. Get out. Get out.
Say, dude.
Get out of here.
You better get out of here. I'm gonna see your face around here again. Tell your
Sean, just
parents
leave.
on you.
Just
You do. Go home and sleep with your parents. I don't want to see your face first in my life. You're a whore.
you go. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna get my.
Everything in the house is mine.
You gonna be right tonight? Because
No, we're not gonna be all right tonight.
I don't know if she's not gonna stay here, is she?
I don't want to see her. She's a liar. She manipulates. She walks all over me. After everything for her, yeah. No, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her.
Okay.
Following the confrontation, Robert's anger burns bright. At the end of the show, we'll reveal if his relationship survives the fire. But now, Cheaters visits with the complacent party from the Danielle Harlow case. Still somewhat upset by the clandestine coverage, she offers her insight on all parties involved.
We were just, sitting, having a drink, about to play some pool, and just having a good time. And then comes, dun, 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 Ghetto Girl. I don't know which was bigger, her mouth or her ass, but either way it goes, she pretty much ruined our night. I mean, it was like a bad Jerry Springer moment to me.
You work with her? So is that the one that been answering your phone? Huh?
Calm down.
What's up?
Calm down.
What's up? Go ahead, explain yourself.
What is all this?
Explain yourself.
What is all
Yourself.
Why'd you
Who are you? What you mean, Robert? Because you lie all the time.
Come on now. Calm down. Calm down. Why'd you call these
What's
folks
going
over
on?
here?
You know why we're here.
What's going on?
I didn't really know that she existed. I met Ralph at work. We both kind of were cool and just discovered that we liked some of the same things. We're both real big sports fans. We really like the Cowboys. So that kind of drew us maybe together outside of work. And then from there, we just kind of started hanging out. And before you know it, I guess we were kind of seeing each other. So I never really knew that she existed. Not that it mattered, but,
You act real hood. That's why.
Hey,
that's
Raggedy
why.
likes Raggedy. Raggedy likes Raggedy. Raggedy likes Raggedy.
Look
Okay,
how she
but why didn't you end it then? If she's this bad, why didn't you end
we
it?
have history. I still love her, but we have history. But she gotta get her.
Well, you can take your history and shove it up your nose. It's big enough. So.
Well, you wasn't saying nothing about this big nose when I was digging it out, right? When I was digging it out, right? And I don't have no business with your sorry ass anyway.
Somebody will like it. Somebody will like it.
he didn't tell me he had a girlfriend, so I didn't think he had one, and in the future I would probably still do the same thing, you just never know. I would say to, I guess you can't trust a big butt and a smile, and then I guess to Ghetto Girl, I would say, if you knew better, you'd do better.
Still shocked over the confrontation, Robert Gaiman gathers his strength to examine the significance of the betrayal. He says, "I don't know where this will go. As much as I hate Clarice right now, I love her too much to let her go. I wish I could be the man she wanted, not the man I thought she wanted." Admitting fault, Clarice confesses she made an impulsive mistake by indulging in the unthinkable. She says she simply did nothing to extinguish her darker impulses. As of now, Robert and Clarice have separated. For his part, Sean Osterman believes he did nothing wrong. "I love Clarice and she loves me. She said she did."
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.